All right, says I'm live. Calm time is typically the charm. Third time is typically the charm. All right, we should be live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. This was a last minute stream I set up. So I'm going to wait for people to get the notification that I'm live. And then we'll get things rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Already have 2 thumbs up, 3 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. Queen Helen Casey, are you the first one here? Do you just sit by your phone and wait for that notification that says a grip on life is live? Come on, Queen, I know you're there. Queen Helen Casey, I know you're there. Say hi, Queen. 7 in the box, 3 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. We're live from Red Morton Park. It is shortly after 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There you are, Queen. First one here, Mutt Nuts Reviews. Second one here. Hello, Eli, says Queen. And hi, Eli. How are you, says Mutt Nuts Reviews. Well, ladies, I'm doing quite well. It's been a very busy day. It was a very busy day with my day job. I didn't start getting to my YouTube stuff until after noon Pacific time, about 12:30 Pacific time. So, I'm running a little behind on my YouTube stuff, but, I got to focus on what pays my bills for the time being a little bit more, and that's my day job, my insurance business. So, apologize for this last minute late stream here, but it's going to be another very interesting one. And, the topic certainly pertains to what's been happening with some other things in my community lately. But as always, what I do is I incorporate actual, life principle type of topics into anything else that may be happening within my communities out here, including the drama. 10 in the box, 3 thumbs up. Thank you for being here. Just going to wait a little bit longer for some people to show up. Hey, Beastmaster, how you doing? Welcome to the show, man. Thank you for being here. How are things going in your neck of the woods? Beastmaster, I've done some pretty interesting streams lately, and there's been some interesting back and forth happening. Why is Jersey Mama blocked again? Well, I don't know, Beastmaster. I never blocked Jersey Mama. I never knew she was blocked. But if she got blocked, she must have said some trolling type of comments, and maybe Queen or somebody blocked her. I mean, we block people here for one of these reasons. Number one, people coming in here to project their insecurities and not respond to things constructively, or they attack other people in the chat. We don't allow that here. We don't allow attacking. We don't allow projecting, etc. What we do allow is constructive feedback and constructive criticism in a mature and professional way. And I've always said, and this is true, that, you can say the same thing 2 different ways. You can share it in a respectful way, even though it may be some negative feedback, or you can attack somebody. If you attack somebody on my channel, you're gone. If you speak constructively, and you don't use trollish language. Another thing that we ban here is trollish language. If people are using trollish type of terms and language, they get banned for that. So, Queen, do you recall banning recently a Jersey Mama? First time back, she would never say anything offensive to anyone. She's a sweet lady. Then she's probably not banned, dude. How do you know she's banned? Why won't you just come in the chat here and try to chat? How would you know she's banned if you're not her and she hasn't even tried to chat in here? Why don't you tell her to come and chat in here right now and try to type something, and we'll see if something comes up. The one thing that, here's the thing, dude. This is another thing I don't really like, Beastmaster, and it's not projected to you personally. You know, I don't like other people asking why someone else got banned. I don't like working through third parties. Another thing, I'm going to do a stream on this. Working through third parties to accomplish things. It's okay to collaborate with people, but when you have an issue with here's the thing I'm trying to say. When you have an issue with somebody, trying to work out that issue through a third party is a big no-no to me. If you have a problem with me, you come to me directly. If Jersey Mama got banned, she knows my email. She can email me and ask me herself. Why does she have, no disrespect, Beastmaster, I love you like a brother, you've donated, I respect you. But why is she coming to you as a third party? It doesn't involve you. Maybe you're friends with her, that's fine, but it still doesn't involve you. Why can't she email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@millennials.com and say, hey, Eli, can you check your ban list? I think I'm banned on your channel. Can you check it and unban me? Does that make sense, dude? I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I'm just, stating the facts. No big deal. She just wanted to watch and chat because I brought her to you. Well, that's fine, dude. You're still not answering my question. Why won't she just email me and ask me herself? And I'll look into it. I'm a very reasonable and civil guy. Is she shy? Is she timid? Does she live her life through you vicariously? Dude, is she an individual or is she dependent on you to breathe air? I'm not trying to be rude, dude. I'm just stating the facts. I'm trying to make a point here that I would be willing to look into it and resolve it. If she came to me and asked me, email me, Jersey Mama, Coach Eli at coacheli@millennials.com. Now, Beastmaster, I don't know who Jersey Mama is. Is Jersey Mama somebody from the other side, from the gun squad side? Be honest with me, Beastmaster. Where did you meet Jersey Mama from? Because if I remember correctly, I think Jersey Mama is somebody from the gun squad. Can you confirm or deny that? Beastmaster. Because I have a feeling that, if I remember correctly, I've seen that name over on the gun squad side of things. And if that's the case, then I can understand why she got banned. And then I also have to further tell you, Beastmaster, that you do follow the gun squad and myself. And we are two totally different entities here. We're not on the same page at all. So if you met her through the gun squad, then, and she's banned here, then I can already tell you why she got banned. So Beastmaster, come on, dude. I'm waiting for your answer. Come on, bro. You gonna enlighten me? Again, I love you, Beastmaster. You're a good guy. You've donated to me, but you've also been on the gun squad side of things. And you know how we feel about the gun squad over here. And if that's where she's from, Jersey Mama, she probably projected and got ejected for projecting. But now you're going to keep your mouth shut, huh, Beastmaster? You see, here's the thing, folks. I treat people equally and fairly, whether they've donated to me or not. Beastmaster's donated to me many times, and I appreciate that. At the same time, I'm not going to kiss his ass because he's donated to me. So, Beastmaster, what's going on, dude? By the way, I got my my manager's behind the scenes. I know they're watching right now. I talked with them before. And managers, can you go over and check hashtag Gun Squad, Red Pill Mindframe? Also, go and check all of JB Gunner's channels that you can see by going to Red Pill Mindframe or hashtag Gun Squad. You can see his featured channels. He may be simulcasting me on one of those areas. Can you please go check out all of JB Gunner's channels? And if he's simulcasting me, can you please file a DMCA copyright takedown? Thank you so much. You know who you are. There are 3 of you. I talked with all 3 of you earlier today. The 3 of you knew I was going live at some point. I just didn't schedule this in advance. Yeah, please check all the channels. You know which ones to look for. Thank you for that. And just go ahead and take them down, quietly. You don't have to come in the chat and say anything. I'm just letting you folks know that you know what to do. I'm a fair guy. I want to give people a chance that are trying to steal my content still to go away before you get taken down. All right, we have 18 in the box, 19 in the box right now. Thank you so much for being here. What else has happened in the chat before we get this started? We don't like the G Squad, says Queen. That's right. Well, Beastmaster, you're not talking now. Come on, Beastmaster. Why won't you respond? You know you're there and you're watching. Because you put your foot in your mouth, dude? Because Jersey Mama's from the Gun Squad and that's why she got banned? And now you don't want to be known as the guy that was white knighting on my end for a Gun Squad member when we're anti-Gun Squad over here? Come on, Beastmaster, be a man about this, dude. Because now you're bugging me, Beastmaster, because you're not being a man. You're running like a little sissy right now. And see, dude, I don't care how much money you've donated to me or if you ever donate to me again. When you behave that way, I'm going to call you out. You came in here white knighting for Jersey Mama, and now you're not answering my questions. And now I'm calling you out. I bet you never show your face on my channel again, Beastmaster, right? Come on, dude. Are you scared? You see, this is what you get out here on YouTube, or this is how people are in real life. They come out and they white knight for a third party, and then they get questioned on it. And the questions that, I asked are very legitimate. And instead of him answering those very legitimate questions, he runs away like a little girl. It's the truth. Come on, Beastmaster, do you have a spine? Mutton Nuts Reviews time here, just listening and writing out some video ideas I have and doing the research for the video ideas. So what do you think about Beastmaster, Queen? You think he's running away like a little sissy now because the person that he asked me to unblock, Jersey Girl, or whatever she is, I believe is a Gun Squad member, and he doesn't want to confirm or deny that because he's afraid the Gun Squad's going to attack him. Ooh, JB Gunner's going to come after you, huh? Ooh, I'm so afraid of JB Gunner. Yep, he ran. You know why you ran, Beastmaster? Because you're a little sissy, dude. And you know what? I don't care if people criticize me for being a coach that says that, but I call people out. You can't sit here and help people and coach people to learn a lesson unless you call them out. And Beastmaster, you're a sissy, dude. And quite frankly, I really don't care if you never show your face in here again. You want to go over to the Gun Squad? and try to gain some value over there where there is no value, that's on you, dude. But you got called out, dude. Now you have no answer. Now I'm making you look like a fool, dude. You come in white knight asking why someone got banned, and then when we figure it out and call you out, and that you run away like a little girl. Whew, boy. Anyway, hey, Mutton Nuts Reviews, can you do me a favor? Just so I don't butcher the title, can you copy and paste the title of my stream in the chat? I'm about to get to the meat of the show here. We just had a little warm up here for a little bit. Let me know. That would be great. It's a nice night out here at Red Morton Park. By the way, Queen, can you hear me clearly and see me clearly? Is the audio and video pretty good? Just want to do a test real quick. Apparently, my channel managers found where the simulcast was at, and they shut it down. Well, JB Gunner shut down the simulcast before he was taken down. Yep, I have 3 channel managers that I trust. 3 channel managers that I trust that will take care of the copyright takedown notices while I'm at the park or on a mobile stream. Be right back. My net is making video buffer, need to reboot. My net. Queen, can you copy and paste the entire title of my stream and post it in the chat? I'm just asking for somebody to copy and paste the exact title. I know what I want to talk about. I just don't want to butcher the title. I want to get it exact because that also helps this. That also helps the YouTube algorithm. When you say the title exactly, the artificial intelligence transcribes it and helps it to be found in search and discovery on the replay. Got 30 in the box, 26 thumbs up. Who's the one person out there that's madly thumbing me up? It's been quite odd lately. What, I have an angel out there? Like, those are artificial thumbs up. I mean, thank you, but they'll probably get removed. 31 in the box. Thank you for being here. 26 thumbs up, 31 in the box. Trying to do this social distancing thing. People coming around. Yeah, Red Morton Park. Beautiful. Senator Palacio, are you out there? I know you need to talk and touch base. Maybe we can do that tomorrow morning. It's been a very busy week for me. Still waiting for someone to share the title of the stream in the chat. That would be great. So I don't butcher this. A little help would be nice. Okay, back. My net is acting slow. Mutton Nuts Reviews. I just need somebody to copy and paste the title of my stream and paste it in the chat. I should start taking notes and putting a little piece of paper like I used to do on my pre-recorded videos right below my phone. It won't show on the camera, but I can actually see it. Maybe I'll start doing that again. It's an extra step, but that would help things out. Folks, while I wait for the title, there is a new poll on my community tab, at the top of my community tab, that I'd like for all of you to go and answer. If you've been following the Gun Squad or the Dramasphere side versus, the non-Dramasphere side of things. And the poll asks, what is your perceived value of JB Gunner's Gun Squad? What is your perceived value of JB Gunner's Gun Squad? And there are 5 options you can choose from. Do you see cringy entertainment value? Do you actually learn something new every day from the Gun Squad or JB Gunner? Okay. Are you dependent as a content creator for content from the Gun Squad and JB Gunner? Meaning that as a content creator yourself, are you dependent on JB Gunner and his Gun Squad to have content on your channel? It's an honest question. Or there's even another option saying, I want nothing to do with the Gun Squad. And then the 5th and final option is, I have nothing better to do with my life. Oh boy. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Why some audiences and creators defend drama marketing? Excellent. Let's get right to it. I just finished my first lap at the park. Let's get right to it. 30 in the box, 29 thumbs up. Managers behind the scenes, great job on looking out for the simulcasts and, getting them shut down or having them shut them down before we shut them down. It's really nice to have not 1, not 2, but 3 channel managers that have authorization to file copyright complaints on my brand. Excellent. All right, welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live once again from Red Morton Park in beautiful Redwood City, California. This is episode number 73. And I'm trying to cross because somebody's on the other side and we got to do this social distancing thing, right? And the topic of today's stream is why some audiences and creators defend drama marketing. Why some audiences and creators defend drama marketing. I see this happen time and time again throughout many various communities out here on YouTube. People that are a part of drama communities, and there's a drama aspect to every single community out there. There's always the good and the bad side of every community. I've grown to notice that. So drama is everywhere and drama is inevitable, right? Just like Terry's GG&G is involved in the guitar community, right? There's the good aspect, people just wanting to, do reviews on guitars, maybe share their own music, right? And just have a little fun, maybe make a little extra money doing it, right? Entertaining people, right? But then there's the drama side, where people are jealous of certain, guitarists compared to others, which is stupid. It creates stupid drama over jealousy and stupid things. Because of the fact that somebody is a better guitarist or a better YouTuber than other people. And instead of those people that are jealous focusing on bettering themselves to become just as good of a YouTuber as the one that's already established that they're attacking, they would rather create drama and stir the pot, which is what gets all eyes on them. It's stupid. It's just absolutely childish and stupid. And I gotta tell you, I noticed the majority of drama on YouTube is amongst grown-ass adults. There's more drama on YouTube from grown-ass adults than actual kids. Kids are having fun on YouTube, right? I just don't get that. Because in real life, there's typically more drama with the young bucks because they're inexperienced, right? But on YouTube, people feel that they can just let it all out and attack people for no reason because it's online and they fear no repercussion. Well, you fear no repercussion until you get doxxed, and then you start getting scared, right? You wonder why people get doxxed out here, because it's the only way to shut them up, in my honest opinion. Especially when they're just, throwing out a bunch of hateful nonsense, right? Hey, Contestant the Cat, how you doing? Let me up my PC, says Mutt Nuts Reviews. Hang on. The chat. Why is it like kind of freezing there? Give me a second. All right, there we go. How you doing tonight, Contestant the Cat? Now, this stream was inspired by, the back and forth that's been happening lately between myself and JB Gunner, the Gun Squad community, and the Coach Eli clan. Or the Greek Mafia, right? Last time I mentioned Greek Mafia, and JB made a play on that. It's funny how crazy JB Gunner goes when I call him out on something. Like, he goes through great lengths to post like 10 or 15 times about me on my community tab. And then when I called him out on my stream last night regarding his lies about where he lives and what he's doing, and I had receipts, which I haven't shown the receipts yet, I will show him at some point, he felt the need to create a stream to try to protect where he's actually at, which we know where you're at, JB. And quite frankly, let me tell you. Nah, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you where I know you're at. And when you're found, and it's proven with receipts and pictures and lots of evidence of where you're actually at, then your audience of Gun Squad members can see you've been lying to them all along and putting up this fake facade. And then your audience, which half of them are former audience members of me, especially Kendi Jane Beauty. Kendi, I don't have a problem with you. But when I prove to you that everything I've been saying about JB Gunner is true, are you then going to understand where I've been coming from all along? Or are you going to continue to hate me for no reason? I never did one thing wrong to you, Kendi Jane Beauty. Not one thing at all. I don't have any problems with you. You've just been misinformed. That's all. We've all said, but quite frankly, I haven't even talked about you at all, Kendi, and you inserted yourself into this JB Gunner thing between him and I when I never mentioned you one time. And you're going to be used as an example during this stream, Kendi. And by the way, congratulations on 15K subs, Kendi. You've done a great job with your channel, and I sincerely mean that. But I still think you're being manipulated and misinformed about what's really happening between JB Gunner and I. But again, it's up to you who you want to believe, right? Not a big deal. Thank you, Mutt Nuts Reviews. Somebody already shared it. I appreciate it. Oh, the fire truck is going somewhere. But what I want to ask you, Kendi, and ask everyone else on the Gun Squad side, what is your perceived value of being a Gun Squad member? I really would love it if you go to my community tab and vote on the poll, because I really want to see what people think. A lot of people over there, they're playing soccer. Sorry, it's a little bit loud. But yeah, what is your perceived value of the Gun Squad? Kendi Jane Beauty, what do you get out of it? Do you learn something every day? And if so, what do you learn? What life's principles do you learn? Do you learn how to get better traction on your YouTube channel? Because that's not happening over there. What is it really all about? Are you entertained by the cringy drama marketing type of entertainment? Because that's all that's really happening over there, Kendi, is a bunch of drama. Queen, you want to ban that troll? They're just so jealous and projecting. Keep on coming. You don't faze me. And let me tell you something. You keep coming at me, I'll dox you too. I will dox anybody that does illegal things to harm other people. And it's perfectly legal to do that. If someone's a predator out there or harming people in illegal ways, it is perfectly legal to dox them. I will dox each and every one of you, and I'll go public and say that. That's called a public service announcement. So, if you want to call me a doxer, then I'm a doxer. I'll even say it. You can cut me saying it. I want you all to cut me saying this. Mark my words. I want you to cut me saying this and put it everywhere all over YouTube on 1,000 channels. I'm a doxer. Yeah, I admit it. I'm a doxer. But I dox legally, like I just said. And you'll probably take this out of context. If you're smart, Ronaldo Trim, when you take your little clips that you do of me, make sure you put the full 2-minute clip of me saying, yeah, I'm a doxer, but I dox legally, meaning that when people are harming others and public safety needs to be brought into play, it's more like a public service announcement and not a dox. But you want to call it doxing? Let's call it doxing. So if all you trolls want to come out here and call me a doxer, then so be it. I'm a freaking doxer. What are you going to do about it? Sue me? It's not criminal to dox people. At worst, if you do it with malice intent, it would be a civil case. You can ask J.B. Gunner. He plays the civil versus criminal system all the time. Everything J.B. Gunner does that violates the law is a civil matter, and he knows that. That's why he never criminally breaks the law. Well, he does, but he doesn't show that publicly. But publicly, the ways J.B. Gunner breaks the law is considered a civil matter, and he knows more often than not people are not going to sue him. A civil matter comes out of your own pocket, and most people don't have the time, money, or resources to sue somebody civilly, right? And that's how some idiots like J.B. Gunner get away with attacking and harassing people in the ways he has for the past 3 years. And that's what creates the cringy, entertaining shock value that many of his audience members like him for. It's entertainment. So one of the options on my poll within my community tab regarding, what is your perceived value of J.B. Gunner's Gun Squad is, do you see him for the cringy, shock jock, entertainment value? Or are you a content creator that's dependent on his content to have content on your channel? Or do you learn something from him every day, such as YouTube tips, such as life's principles? Does he share any newsworthy information, or is he just 100% a drama king, especially on the Gun Squad channel? It's all drama, in my opinion. Then there's the option that I want nothing to do with the Gun Squad. And then the fifth option is I have nothing better to do with my time. So in essence, that's saying, because I have nothing better to do with my time, the Gun Squad is a place where I go to get cringy, shock jock value type of concocted entertainment where people are being attacked left and right, and that just satisfies, my entertainment needs for the time being because I have nothing better to do with my life, right? Is that what it is? I want to know. I'm asking for feedback because that's what the topic of this stream is today. I want to hear some feedback, especially from your Gun Squad members. Go to my poll and answer it, right? Come in from as many of your sock accounts and answer that poll and let me know what you think. Because the topic is why some audiences and creators defend drama marketers. Why some audiences and creators defend drama marketers. I called it that because of the poll I created as well. There are many creators out there that are going out there and defending a creator like JB Gunner no matter what he does wrong. No matter how many laws he violates or community guidelines he violates or anything like that, they defend him. They white knight for him. Why do they do that? I've come to the conclusion that it's because their channel is based around the content JB Gunner creates. And in essence, their channels have become like a little affiliate of JB Gunner. Kind of like, the major networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox, they have affiliates all over the country, right? Like we have the San Francisco Bay Area NBC affiliates. LA has the LA affiliate of NBC. New York has, right? It's like all these channels that are defending drama marketers like JB Gunner are doing it because their content is dependent on JB doing his content, and they are like affiliates of the Gun Squad, per se, right? So if there's a guy like me that's legitimately trying to bring JB Gunner to justice, if that actually happens, not only does JB Gunner go down, so do all of his affiliate stations go down. In this case, his affiliate YouTube channels, just like you, Brutally Lauren. You're an affiliate of the Gun Squad network. You white knight for JB, and you basically try to, use RJ to try to get to me, to try to extract information from me. And let me tell you something, Lauren. Let me tell you something. I shouldn't be paying you notoriety, but I will. Because you stick your nose in everything. I don't tell RJ anything I haven't already put out publicly. If I need to keep something quiet, I tell no one but myself. So let me tell you something. If you're trying to get through to RJ to try to extract information about what I'm trying to do to bring JB Gunner to justice, I've already put that out publicly myself. If you want to catch the replay of my stream from last night, Brutally Lauren, feel free to do that. But see, Lauren, instead of you creating, I've said this before, I'll say it again, instead of you creating the content you were made to create, based on your mental health background, you realize that you're so deep in with this Gun Squad audience, and your audience is 100% Gun Squad, that if you don't cater to what the Gun Squad wants and what JB Gunner does, then your channel has no audience. You could change that though. You could ban them all, like I banned them all on my end, and start over and build an audience that's going to like your actual mental health content. But no, you want to be stuck in this infested drama sphere forever. You just don't want to get out of it because you feel there's probably no upside outside of it. There's plenty of upside. Right now, you're stuck with this mini drama sphere market of people. Maybe it's 100 or 200 people. But do you think you're ever going to get to 5,000 or 10,000 or 20,000 subs with this market? Or will you get there if you just get rid of all the drama people? Start focusing on your actual content of mental health content, of mental health issues with your mental health professional background, and then you'll rebuild an audience with people that want that content, and you'll outgrow the drama sphere. But there's an example regarding the topic where Brutally Lauren herself is an affiliate of the Gun Squad Network. The Brutally Lauren channel is an affiliate of the Gun Squad Network. Let's just call it as we see it. And in order for the drama to keep going back and forth, my side has to keep feeding into it. And because most of us have stopped feeding into that side, the only person that keeps going back and forth and flip-flopping all the time has been RJ Sandifer. And that's why she weaponizes RJ. And she does it in manipulative ways, leading him to believe that I'm a bad guy, when in essence, I'm the one trying to keep him away from the drama. You're the one trying to keep him in. So that's the value that some people perceive JB Gunner and the Gun Squad brings to them. That's why some people, no matter what JB does, even if he murders somebody, which I would hope he would never do that. I would never do anything like that. Even if he were to murder somebody, they would still support him. Because without him and this content, their affiliate channel, which is their channel, an affiliate of the Gun Squad Network, would be dead too. But you can change that. If you choose to change that, Brutally Lauren, Susie Q7979, and anyone else that's an affiliate of the Gun Squad Network. We're on lap number 2, folks. We're at 42 minutes. Let me see what the chat's saying. Before I get to that, I'll just say very briefly, and we'll talk more into it. Maybe we can do some back and forth. I want your questions on this, folks. Ask me questions, okay? So, why do some consumers defend drama content, right? Why do some consumers defend people like JB Gunner or Brutally Lauren? Because to them, it's 100% entertainment, and that's as far as it goes. There's no value there besides the entertainment factor of keeping these unhappy, emotionally unstable, insecure people content. Because no person in their right mind that's a happy-go-lucky person living a normal life would invest all day, every day into this drama type of content. But there are a bunch of people out there that are insecure, don't love themselves, are emotionally unstable, and they need the JB Gunner type of content to get through their days. So that's why they defend people like JB Gunner, even though they know deep down inside he's not the poster boy that he tries to appear to be. They need him for entertainment and to occupy their time. And again, when a guy like me comes in there and comes after him legally to stop him, they fear that their entertainment fix of cringy drama is being threatened. So then they come after me and project all their BS onto me. That's exactly what's happening here, right? That's exactly what's happening here, folks. Do me a favor, to my 3 moderators, or my 3 managers, Even though we have 30 in the box, I know someone else is simulcasting me. There are some other channels I've made you folks aware of privately that I'm not going to mention publicly. I bet you if you go to those links right now that they're simulcasting. I told you how to find those links, even if they're you know what. So can you go over there, find the person that's simulcasting me right now, and file the DMCA? I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me tell you something, folks. It's really funny. When you really learn how the YouTube system works, you can find live streams and links that the average person would not be able to find. I'm going to leave it at that. You know exactly where to look. And they'll be shocked when their stream will go down, thinking that there's no way they're going to find where I'm simulcasting this. All right. Don't cry at me when it happens. Anyway. So that's pretty much, what I wanted to say about why people defend drama creators. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. There are a lot of people around. There's dogs and cats, and I'll get to the chat in just a second. That's why some audiences and creators defend drama marketers. That's why all these people are defending JB Gunner, because they've become addicted to what he does, because it keeps their minds off of their miserable lives. It entertains them in ways unlike anything they've seen before. Because the things that JB does, most people wouldn't do, because they are a civil violation of the law, but they're not a criminal violation, and that's why he does it. He knows how to play the system. And that's why people like me, that are a liberal sack of you-know-what, call him out, because we know he's playing the system, and he knows how to get away with it. But that doesn't mean he's going to get away with it forever. It takes a group of relentless people that are willing to fight this guy, wear him down, find him, and bring justice to him in any way possible. And let me tell you, it's a lot of work. When you have a guy like that is trying so hard, and he's so desperate to protect his location and being found, I'll tell you, it fuels you to want to get him even more. You see, that's the thing, JB. I know you're watching. I'll say this again today. I'm like the late and great Tom Petty. I won't back down. I won't stand down. I will keep coming after you legally every day until the day I die, or you're brought to justice, whichever comes first. That's how I feel. I am that relentless to stand up for what I believe in. That's how I've always been. And that's the same way that I treat people out here that are actually a part of my channel for my coaching. I'm here to relentlessly help people and go the extra mile and give you as much support as possible to help you work through anything you need help with and get you on the right track of whatever you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? The damn mosquitoes are back again. I'm glad I'm wearing my glasses because, yeah, my eye is, the swelling's gone down about 50%. Just to update you folks on my eye, because you can't see it now. I have my sunglasses on. But yeah, no, it's getting better. It was a mosquito bite. I don't know if you can see the mosquitoes when I go through the sunny areas. I just went through an area where a bunch of mosquitoes came at me, and the sun was in my face, so you might have been able to see them on the screen. But yeah, they're out. This is the time of year where they start coming out hard. So you got to protect yourselves, folks. You know, wear some type of eyewear if you're going out on walks or hikes and stuff like that. Whenever I go on hikes, I'll wear my sunglasses. And what I need to do, what I'm realizing now, so I don't get bit again, I need to buy some non-prescription eyewear that I can wear when it's not sunny. Because, you know, when it's not as sunny, sunglasses will almost make things pitch black. But you still want to protect your eyes. Maybe goggles or something like that. But goggles aren't the right thing. I think they have special glasses for hikers. I got to look into that. For the days where it's not as bright and sunglasses would just make it too dark. 33 in the box, 36 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. I'm about halfway through my third lap, folks. Got about another maybe 25, 30 minutes on this walk. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns regarding the topic or regarding anything else that you want to talk about, whether it's your business or personal needs, you know, you're struggling to get work, you're struggling to get promoted at your job, you want to transition from becoming someone else's employee to becoming your own boss, working from home, becoming a self-employed entrepreneur, or running a home-based business, I can help you with that. If you have any relationship questions, if you're in a dating relationship or a marriage, and your love life struggling a little bit, feel free to ask me any question regarding that. I'll give you some tips that may bring a little more spice in your life. Also, I'm YouTube certified. So if you have any YouTube questions, I understand YouTube very thoroughly. Even throughout this time of the coronavirus, I have an update on that also. I have to verify that, but I saw another channel doing a video on this. But I have an update for monetized channels on YouTube that want to discuss the coronavirus and monetize it. There's an update that was released today that I briefly heard about it on another channel, but I haven't verified it myself. I'm sure it's accurate, but I'll verify it and update you again from my next live stream. But yeah, no, I understand YouTube very, very thoroughly, and I can help you folks grow your channel. I can help you do some networking, collaborations. I understand copyright. I understand monetization, ad-friendly guidelines, community guidelines, content ID claims. And what I was going to say before I went off on this little tangent is that, damn, that little dog, those little dogs, they had like the small dog syndrome. It's like, what are they going to do? I'm like 170 pounds. They're like 13 pounds. They're going to try to like bite my knee or something. They can't even reach to bite my private part. They're those little tiny dogs. They're like worse than the big dogs are all cool. Like, we're big and we're like, oh, we're just cool, man, you know. We're not going to try to act all tough because we're big dogs already. It just states it itself, right? But the little ones, like that little dog back there with that chick that was walking her dog, didn't like me. I just was walking by. Maybe it was a female dog. You know what female dogs are. I won't say that here. You know that. Maybe it was a female dog just wanting to get my attention. No wonder why sometimes women are called the derogatory word for female dog. Well, it's not derogatory when you're talking about the female dog, because the female dog makes the puppies. That's why they call the female dog the bitch, right? But it's quite funny how similar, women can be, when something doesn't go their way and they start whining and complaining, right? And what happens when the female dog doesn't get fed? It starts to whine, woo, 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 woo. They just won't stop until you feed them. I remember a couple X's ago, she had a little female rat terrier chihuahua, 13-pound dog. That little female dog, if you didn't feed her on time, she was on you, like jumping on you, whining for like an hour. God damn. Oh, man. Boy. But yeah, the update to the COVID-19 monetization on YouTube. I believe now all channels have been given the green light to monetize coronavirus content. And what I saw on the thumbnail of that channel that was running that stream before I went live, it said proceed with caution. So I'm sure that's also coming from YouTube. Now, folks, if you're going to do streams, in my opinion, now I have to look into this later tonight, and I'll update you folks on this tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a specific stream on this tomorrow now that I know I won't get demonetized. Just for putting it. Now, you've been able to talk about it. The thing is, if you put it in your titles, descriptions, tags, or thumbnails, the YouTube algorithm can read it much easier than saying it by voice. But what I was going to say is that if you're going to talk about this, make sure that you're stating opinions and not facts. I don't even think the doctors know all the facts about this yet. So again, you want to be very clear, because if your video does get demonetized and you send it in for manual review, when YouTube reviews it, you want to start off your video at the beginning and say, this video is about sharing my opinions of COVID-19, the coronavirus. I am not a doctor, and none of these statements I'm making are facts. This is my opinion. These are my opinions. It's all lies. It probably is, Queen. I'm not saying the virus isn't true. What I think is that they've just overplayed this virus. There's oh man, they're playing some music over there. I gotta get out of the way. They're playing "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears. So it's time to run away from the copyright music. Who the hell is playing "Oops, I Did It Again" by Britney Spears in 2020? Oops, I did it again. Oh, God. I think that was her very first hit when she came on the scene. God, how long has it been? I think it's been about 15 years at least. Maybe closer to 20 since Britney came on the scene. Solo. Whew. Still have 25 in the box, 37 thumbs up. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, one more time to wrap up the COVID-19 coronavirus monetization aspect for all creators. I believe, from what I've seen on another channel briefly before I went live, that monetization is now 100% open to all creators that want to use it in their tags, titles, descriptions, and thumbnails. But again, proceed with caution. Make sure you state you're not a doctor and none of what you're saying are facts. You're stating your opinions. And that's all I've ever done. because nobody really knows the facts. I don't say the C word, I call it the virus. No, it's fine. Listen, I've been saying coronavirus in almost every video, and I have not been demonetized once. It's when you put it in your tags, titles, descriptions, and thumbnails, where YouTube and Google can read that, and it just triggers it would trigger the monetization system to turn you from green to yellow. You know, not suitable for most advertisers. So now you can actually use it, but you got to be careful. And I'm not sure if they're still wanting to manually review anytime you put COVID-19 in there. I got to find out exactly how it works. I'm sure YouTube has put out a video today on it, or will put one out by tomorrow, or they'll put out a blog on it, and I'll find out. I'll update you folks tomorrow. Hey, Terry's GG&G, how you doing, bro? We're at 1 hour and 1 minute. Thank you to everyone for being here. It's a beautiful Thursday night at Red Morton Park. We got 22 in the box, 37 thumbs up. The sun's starting to go down, so I'm going to take off my shades for the last lap. How's it going, Terry? What's going on, man? Terry says, hey, doing okay, was modding, watching another live stream. No problem, man. And Mutton Nuts Reviews, I was talking about Pusha. That's where I saw it at. He was live before I went live. Oh, wow, your eye looks worse today. It's not actually worse, dude. It's not actually worse. It's just the way the lighting's hitting it. The swelling's actually gone down. You got to understand when you're... Look at that. You see I'm further back? It's how the lighting is hitting it in the auto exposure. But there's no pain. The swelling's gone down. It's no big deal. I could probably put my glasses back on. I mean, there's sun over here. It's just that one part. But you saw my eye. No, it's actually much better, dude. There we go. No, Terry, the first day it got bit, there was a lot more pain. It wasn't excruciating pain, but it was annoying pain. Now there's absolutely zero pain. Now, you know, the pus has to naturally drain out of there. I don't want to pop it or anything. It'll naturally drain out over the next few days, and then it'll be back to normal. You know how it goes. You folks have had things like that happen to you. You know, here's my thing, Mutton Nuts Reviews. What I want to say about Pusha Studios. I don't want to talk smack about them. I want to give my opinion about how they run their streams. They talk about good topics, but this is the problem I have with them. Is that they have a topic, and I might get scrutinized for doing this as well. But they take an hour on purpose every time to get to the topic. Like they don't start talking about the topic of their stream until at least an hour into their stream. Now, there are times where I've waited 15, 20, or 30 minutes or 25 minutes, and that's long enough. But I would never go more than 20 or 25 minutes doing like a monologue with my audience without getting to the meat of the topic. Yes, I know it's crazy. What are you talking about? It's crazy. Like, are you talking about the Pusha thing? Because, like I said, they label their streams with a very interesting topic, and then they don't get to the topic until at least an hour or even more than an hour into the stream. And they do that to keep people around for watch time and more traction. And to be quite honest with you, it's kind of frustrating to the viewer. You know what I mean? Again, I don't have any problems with them. They got their own thing going. I just think that they would get more traction if they didn't take as long to get to the meat and potatoes of their topic. Now, again, I've been guilty of not getting to my topics fast enough when I do my streams, but I never go longer than 20 or 30 minutes of monologuing before getting to the topic. When you have somebody going an hour plus monologuing before getting to the topic, now that's a long time. You tell me what your thoughts are, Mutt Nuts Reviews. No disrespect. I'm not, maybe I am criticizing them, but it's constructive criticism. You got to get to the point of your topic sooner, because that's why many people are there. That's why I'll go to their streams at times. I want to hear the topic, then I have to wait for the replay and skim through an hour of nonsense. Pusha gotta say hi to everybody that come in before they get to the topic. He does that on purpose because it keeps people around longer and it raises his average view duration. But what happens, Mutt Nuts Reviews, at the same time, is that some people will stop coming in at the beginning of his shows and then they'll come in an hour later. Or some people will just stop coming altogether because he's not providing them what he's promising within the title. You understand what I'm saying? And they drag it on and on and on. And it's like, look, when I'm talking with people back and forth during the monologue of my shows, I'm not only monologuing, but I'm also kind of already starting to talk about the topic, asking people how their day's going, what'd you do today? What do you think about this, right? All they're doing for the first hour is like, shout out to this person out there, shout out to that person out there. All right, we got this members only thing. It's like he's shilling for like the first hour. That's why a lot of times I just catch their replay so I can skip to the topic. That's what I just said. That's why, to me, a channel like that has almost 12,000 subscribers should be getting a minimum of 1,000 to 2,000 views per stream. And they're getting under 1,000 views with 11,000, 12,000 subscribers around there. I'm almost at 4K, and I get anywhere from 400 to 1,000 views at times with 1/3 the subs. I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm any better, but I'm just saying that there's a reason for that. I try to provide value every single minute of my show, even while introducing my audience and doing my monologue. Some people just ramble for an hour, and then they get to the topic, which is like 5 minutes. They go through it for 5 minutes, and then they just start rambling again. Folks, I'm on my last lap. We are at an hour and 9 minutes. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please state them now. I'm not sure if I'm going to come back for another stream tonight from the studio. It all depends what happens. I am working on some things behind the scenes regarding the streams I did yesterday. Folks, there's a lot of content out there if you really want to know the truth about what's going on with the Gun Squad and JB Gunner. Even if you're new here. If you go to my community tab, to share this again, there's a stream I put out, I shared out from a different channel regarding a show I did with RJ Sandifer a year ago. It was a deleted stream where I shared 70 plus emails of a back and forth between a business deal that went bad with JB Gunner. He screwed me over. It's a 6-hour and 43-minute audio only stream that was run through Google Hangouts on air back then while it was still on YouTube. And I even started listening to it again today. And yeah, you should check it out. It's very interesting what was said in those emails. You'll learn a lot about JB Gunner's manipulative tactics and games based on what he wrote to me in those emails to try to convince me to do a show with him a couple years back. So check that out. Go through my community tab regularly, folks. I'm telling you, I'm posting regularly on there. I'm putting out polls. I'm sharing relevant video clips. And the video clips I share, I write a description stating what this is and how relevant it is towards other things I've discussed on my live streams and other pre-recorded videos. So check them out. And then, if you missed my 2 streams yesterday, but more so, well, you should check them out both. The stream I did yesterday from the park, where I was addressing YouTuber RBR Network, who's also known as Theron. That's his name, his real name. He's an African-American gentleman that does podcast type of live streams from LA, Southern California. He's apparently going to be working with JB Gunner. And I did that stream, cater it to him to make him aware of why he shouldn't work with him and what JB will do to him in the same ways he's done to many others, like myself and the Like and Theory channel, Jamie. And that's why I shared that deleted stream I did with RJ a year ago. It was re-uploaded on a different channel, so that way people can hear the emails that JB Gunner and I wrote back and forth. And you'll find out exactly what JB's all about. And maybe have second thoughts about working with him unless you want to be another victim, RBR. And then last night, did a late night stream. It was about an hour, almost an hour and a half. Sorry, there was 15 minutes of music in the beginning, so it was about an hour and 15 minutes of content. You're going to want to check that out because everything was stated about what JB Gunner is currently doing, and I've got receipts of it and proof of it. So there's lots of content to catch up on. Now, Sandra and everyone else, have you folks been able to keep up with all this, or has this been kind of overwhelming? I'm just kind of wondering. How has it been trying to keep up with all of this? And what do you folks honestly think about this thing, you know, with JB Gunner, him being on the run, the gun squad, how they're behaving, people over here on the good side? Like, I want to hear your thoughts and feedback during the last 10 to 15 minutes of my walk here, because I'm going to be wrapping this up in 10 to 15 minutes when I get to my car. So what is your feedback? I'd love to hear it. I started posting a question of the day on my community tab. Hope it goes well and gets engagement on them. You got to tell people to go there, because community tabs, until people know you and have a reason to go there, are not getting as much exposure as possible. That's one thing I want to make a suggestion to YouTube, and I'm going to find a way to do it. They got to find a better way to promote community posts. Now, what they do, when you subscribe and bang the bell and select all notifications on each channel, most community postings from that person that you've subscribed, banged the bell, and selected all notifications will show up on your home feed of your YouTube app. But if you're on desktop or laptop, I don't think you get the notifications. I think you have to go to the community tab. So the best way to do it, folks, is to go to your favorite creators' community tab regularly, maybe 2-3 times a day, every few hours, if you really care that much and you have the time to find out what's going on. And just a reminder, only creators that have a minimum of 1,000 subscribers get a community tab. Once you reach 1,000 subscribers, 1 week later, they activate your community tab. And then 2 weeks later, you get your live streaming. So 2 weeks after you get to 1,000 subscribers, they activate live streaming. Now, I'm not sure if that's automatic or if they manually do it. So if you're currently at 1,000 and you're waiting for those features to be lit up, it may take a little bit longer due to the coronavirus forcing companies to work with fewer people due to social distancing. So just allow a little more time than usual for things to be handled at YouTube lately. But I'm just stating how they are normally handled when everything is at full capacity, when their staff's at full capacity, where right now they're not. So anyway, 21 in the box, 38 thumbs up. Managers, can you go back to the Gun Squad channels, check them all again? And can you go to the other channels that I sent you folks? You know where to go. We know that they're simulcasting. And it's pretty sad because, like, I'm not really even talking about them. We talked a little bit about them. But it doesn't really matter anyway. We're moving on with new people here. But if we can catch them and take them down, it's just another lesson learned. Yes, be careful of the Queen Helen virus. It is only for men. That's funny, Terry. Sorry, just having fun, says Similar Evil. I mean, hey, Similar, how you doing? I'm Shangy. I got the best. I'm not going to read that, Similar Evil. Oh, man. That's... So, speaking of Coach Shangy, I haven't talked to him in a while, and I'm assuming we're not really on the best terms right now. Never did anything wrong to him. It's just, he likes to be in control, and I don't like being controlled. I like to collaborate with people, not be controlled by one person. I'm a leader, not a follower. But just because I'm a leader doesn't mean that I can't follow certain people and I can't collaborate and work with people and treat them the way I want to be treated. But anyway, I think he's doing a stream right now with Red Pill Fizzin discussing JB Gunner. I'll probably catch the replay of that. I think that stream was starting at 7 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. I think right now, what is it about? Is it about 10:20 Eastern, 7:20 Pacific? What time is it right now, Eastern time or Pacific time? Most of you are on the East Coast here. Is it around 10:20 Eastern, 10:30 Eastern, something like that? Can somebody let me know what time it is? Now, Shanghai, I believe, is Pacific time. It's 7:30. It's 7:28 Pacific. Okay, I was close. I was looking at the clock here. We're at an hour, almost at an hour and 20 minutes. Right now, we're an hour and 20 minutes on this stream, and I started it shortly after 6 p.m. Shortly after 6:05 p.m. Pacific time. So that's probably why there are a bunch of people over on Chengi's channel listening to Red Pill Fizzin'. And Red Pill Fizzin' is another guy that really wants to see JB Gunner brought to justice. Because JB Gunner's done some things to Fizzin'. You know, he basically, JB Gunner called Fizzin's recovery program director. He was in a recovery program and got him in trouble over something minor that Fizzin did. He was recording video while he was at one of his meetings, his recovery meetings, which is, I guess, it's a gray area. It's a no-no, but it's kind of like a gray area. It was a bitch move by JB Gunner, right, to do that. But see, JB Gunner's the kind of guy that will make those types of bitch moves, right? And that's what really started to trigger Fizzin' about him. And see, that's why I feel JB Gunner tries to hide where he's actually at, because he's done these types of things to so many people that there are many people like Fizzin that want to come after him and actually do physical harm to him. Now, I don't want to do physical harm to him. I'm not that kind of person, but I can't speak for anyone else. I know that there are many people out there, if they found JB Gunner, they would try to physically harm him. That's how much this guy has severely attacked and harmed other people, just to provide the cringy, crazy, shock jock value to his audience that craves that kind of content. It's just really sad. So while I can't blame Fizzin for being upset, and I understand what he's going through, him making all these threats to JB is like, it's being counterproductive to accomplishing what he really wants. Now, Fizzin, if you end up watching this replay, we can talk tomorrow or whenever if you want. I'm never going to bring you on my shows again because you're not advertiser friendly, and I'm not going to put my channel at risk getting demonetized with some of the things you say. Now, again, I understand why you say the things you say, and to a certain extent, I pretty much feel the same way. But out here on YouTube, you got to follow the rules, especially if you're monetized. And I'm sorry, Fizzin, you're not advertiser friendly. You're just not. So when I speak about JB Gunner and how I feel about him, I do it in a professional, advertiser friendly way. $19 in the box. We've got 38 thumbs up. I'm about to wrap this up, folks. Got maybe another 5 more minutes here before I get to my car. A little bit less than that. Let me see what we got here now. What's going on in the chat here? Sandra calling the community colorful is something you should have said weeks ago. Quit pretending. There are some colorful people on this community. Well, what do you mean by that specifically, Sandra? Can you share the context of what you wrote there? Because the word colorful can have different meanings. And that's why when people say things, I ask them to be more specific, especially when certain words, can be perceived differently. Again, folks, my eye has gotten a lot better. It appears like it's more swollen, but it's actually not. The swelling's gone down. The pain's gone away. It's just the way the camera picks it up. I feel good. I'm all healthy. I'm not out of breath. I don't have coronavirus. I'm not sick. I've got allergies. I wish I could get rid of those. But, when you're out walking all the time and you do hiking all the time, You know, you got allergies. But I figured out my allergy solution. I've got two things I use now. I think I mentioned them both before. But I use Allegra during the day, and at night I use Flonase. You can get a good deal on a twin pack of Flonase, 144 sprays times 2, 288 sprays, which means 144 uses because, you know, you put it in each nostril. So basically that's for 144 days for like $35. Not a bad deal. Seems expensive, but it lasts you for like half a year pretty much. And then I use Allegra caplets in the morning, or tablets in the morning. And you get a pack of 45 from Amazon for about $15. That lasts you a month and a half for $15. Between those two things, let me tell you, I got my allergies under control. So I'm all good. Something wrong in this house today? Queen, what do you mean be careful what you say? Can you be more specific and I'll answer that right now? I've been having problems with my asthma. It has made me not want to do anything. Well, go to your doctor and get yourself checked out again. Do you have an inhaler? What do you mean feels weird? Similar? Can you be more specific? What feels weird? Mutton Nuts Reviews. No, I need to know right now, Similar. Put it public. I can't check email right now. Sandra, can you do me a favor? Sandra, can you check Queen Helen Casey's channel with the mod wrench and make sure that's her channel? Can you check Queen Helen Casey? Because I want to make sure that someone hasn't hijacked her channel. I have an idea what may be going on, but Similar Evil. Well, I want to have someone besides you say that. Now, I believe you, Queen. I just want to double check because there are people hijacking channels. And they could be saying what you're saying. Sandra, can you check Queen Helen Casey's channel and make sure that it has a lot of subscribers and videos on there and that's her? Okay, thank you. Terry, do me a favor. Terry, can you go and check Sandra Palacios' channel and tell me how many subscribers she has there? I want to make sure because there are people that have been hijacking things lately. It's happened here before. I know what's going on now. There seems to be a flow to the mods that seems wrong. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. Well, what do you mean by that, Similar Evil? What, dude, I'm one that would notice that flow. I have not noticed anything out of the ordinary. What are you seeing that's out of the ordinary, dude? Because I'm not seeing anything, and I've seen everything in the chat. And I'm very perceptive. What are you seeing that's out of the ordinary, bro? Do I need to go over to the kindness corner right now while I wait for this? At Sandra Palacio 37. Sandra did not have that many subscribers. But I think she gained some. Sandra, you gained some subscribers, right? Sandra, can you do me a favor? No, I know what you meant. Sandra, can you message me on Google Hangouts and let me know if that is you with the 37 subs? I think you grew because we were promoting your channel, even though you don't have any content there, through all the new people coming in. I think you went from 16 to like 37 like that. And we'll help you keep growing. Again, I just want to protect the channel, folks, because there are people hijacking things. Now, that's my favorite place, folks. Well, my favorite place that's being built. Love your streams, dude. Secret Temple, who are you? Can you check out that channel, Queen? I've never heard of Secret Temple. Is it somebody that I just connected with that I don't remember? Because I don't remember connecting with someone named Secret Temple. Thank you, Sandra. Nobody comes in here and says, love your channel, dude. They say, hey, how are you doing? I wish the trolls knew how to be better trolls. They need to learn natural lingo of someone that's not a troll to pull off their trolling game. But instead, they're like, love your channel, dude. I've been following you for a while. Really? You've been following me for a while, but now it's the first time you chatted? Oh, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. All right, folks, I'm going to get on out of here. I might be back for a stream late night or sometime in the evening. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm not going to promise it. If you get another stream, it'll be a bonus. If something urgent comes up, and I need to update you folks with urgent updates regarding things I've been discussing here lately, I'll go live. If nothing urgent comes up, I might possibly still do a stream later on in the evening or late night after 11 or 12 Pacific time. But if not, I'll see you folks tomorrow for one, possibly two streams. The hackers are sending fake emails. That's why I don't open them. Well, yeah, what they do is they do phishing scams, and then they send you executable files that are keystroke loggers to try to get your username and password. That's why you don't open those. But also, make sure you go into all your Google accounts and enable two-step verification, which is also known as two-factor authentication. That way, if they get your password, your username and password, your email and password, then they will be required to key in a 6-digit code sent to your cell phone within 10 minutes. And you'll be notified by Google that someone attempted to sign in but didn't get your code. You may want to change your password. So folks, at the very least, go back and enable two-step verification, also known as two-factor authentication, 2FA, on your Google accounts. Because then if you do get hacked, they still need to get that 6-digit code sent to your phone to log in. What I need to do is start promoting that video more. I may add that video through my my cards throughout my stream. It's a very important video. I got two-factor authentication on my account as of 2 months ago. Was that when I did that video, Terry? Was that video helpful to you? I'm just curious to know. Got my email, coach, you need twice from me. Let me know already on the G account. I don't know what you mean, dude. You're speaking broken English. What do you mean? Got my email, coach, you need twice from me. Let me know already on the G account. I don't know what you're saying. And Terry says, yes, Eli. Yeah, that was I wish that video got more views. It only got about 600 views or something, maybe 700. I'm going to start sharing and promoting that video more. It is absolutely crucial that anything you can possibly turn on, two-factor authentication or two-step verification, same thing, you turn it on. I actually even put, I did this recently, I didn't have it on before, but I even enabled two-factor authentication on my PayPal account and on my Twitter account as well. So I've got two-factor authentication on everything possible, including Facebook too. Like I'm telling you folks, that's why they created two-factor authentication. It's to combat the phishing scams and the executable files that put a keystroke logger on your computer. So guys that on JB Gunner's side, like you, Dr. Lost Khajiit, you were claiming that, you know the type of porn I watch on my computer. Like, Khajiit, I haven't watched porn in many years. So you were fabricating that, trying to incite me to respond. But now I will respond because, Khajiit, you will never hack me. I am unhackable, Khajiit. I am more of a computer god and troll than you'll ever be. I'm a real YouTuber, but I'll troll you, Khajiit. I'll troll you all day long, Khajiit. Again, you can't get past my two hardware firewalls and my McAfee software firewall. Plus, I know what to look for. Your dumb phishing scams and your keystroke logger executable files. And then I also have two-factor authentication on. Now, that can be bypassed, but you have to fall for a bunch of scams in a row to get that. You will never, ever hack me, Khajiit. Ever. Good luck. You got some people. I know you were able to hack into someone's system and get a lot of their private messages with a keystroke logger. But not me, dude. No, Khajiit, you'll never get me. Because I'm the man, dude. I'm multi-purpose. All right, folks. Got to wrap this up. We are at 1 hour and 38 minutes. Coach, I'll email you about stuff now. Well, similar evil. I mean, I don't want you to waste your time on something that you're probably worried about for nothing. If you've got something that you feel is pretty serious and it's something that needs to be known, no problem. I don't mind you emailing me, just say hi, dude. I just don't want you wasting your time and putting in effort for something that is not a big deal. Again, you can email me to say hi, how you doing, coach? Hope your day's going well. I just don't want you to put in the effort into something that's not worth your time, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I concur. You, a friend, just want to talk. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah, that's cool. All right. I'm heading out of here with 25 in the box, 38 thumbs up. We're at an hour and 39 minutes right now, almost at an hour 40. I want to thank all the moderators in the chat. I want to thank all the consumers of content. And just want to say, folks, we're going to keep moving forward. If you need to reach out to me outside of these live streams and videos I do, go in the description. Email me, Coach Eli at coacheli@millennials.com. Or you can take that same email, Coach Eli at coacheli@millennials.com, and add me on Google Hangouts. Gotta wait for the clock to hit an hour and 40 minutes. An hour and 40 minutes, one of the longest streams I've done in a while, from mobile at least. All right, have a good one, folks. Maybe I'll see you later tonight, but if not, I'll see you tomorrow. Keep an eye on my community tab for any updates if I don't go live. Good night. Take care.